Chapter 7, Mishnah 1. A kira was often placed on a base rather than directly on the ground. The fire that used to heat the kira would therefore rest on the base. The Mishnah discusses the law of an earthenware kira that sits on such a base. If the base of a homeowner's kira deteriorated so that the fire for heating the kira is now sunk inside the base rather than being at the bottom of the kira, the law is as follows. If the hole in the base is less than 3 tefachim deep, the kira is tame, because he can still light a fire below at the bottom of the hole and the pot will cook on top of the kira. However, if the hole of the base is more, i.e. deeper than this, the kira is tahor, because a fire lit at the bottom of the hole is too far away from the top of the kira to cook the food on it. The Mishnah considers ways of fixing the damage. If he placed a rock or small stone inside the hole to fill it, so that he will be able to light the fire on top of the rock and cook the food on top of the kira is still tahor, not fit to be tame. This is because a loose rock or stone does not become part of the structure of the kira or its base, and the kira is therefore still considered broken. But if he spread clay on the rock or stone and thereby attached it to the base, the kira is fit to become tame again from now on. A similar situation was discussed above at the end of chapter 5, Mishnah 6. The Mishnah there cited a dispute between Rabbi Yehuda and the sages whether an earthenware oven must be heated for the first time while it is still attached to the ground. Heated for the first time while it is attached to the ground in order for it to become subject to the special Tuma laws of an oven. The Mishnah discussed a case where an oven was placed over the top of a pit, hole in the ground, and the fire for it was lit in the pit. Rabbi Yehuda ruled that the oven does not become fit to become tame unless a fire placed on the floor of the pit could heat the oven to the required temperature. The Mishnah now tells us that Rabbi Yehuda tried to prove his point from the ruling we just learned. This ruling that the kira is tahor when the fire on the bottom of the base cannot cook the food on top was Rabbi Yehuda's response to the sages in support of his position. In the case of an oven that was placed over the opening of a pit or cistern, we see from the law stated in our Mishnah that a kira attached to a base is not considered a kira unless the pot on top of the kira can become cooked by a fire in the base. By the same token, we should say that a kira placed over a pit cannot be heated to become a kira unless the fire in the pit below can heat whatever is being cooked or baked in the oven above.